Hey everyone, it's Amanda. I wanted to update you with a new little trick that I just learned from Beth, from Just Beth with AJ. It was something that I had read about and heard about, but I really couldn't figure out how to do it myself. It's kind of tricky actually. So because it's kind of tricky, I do need to let you know that it's possible. At least it is with an iPhone 6. I kind of felt when I had read about it earlier that perhaps the tutorial was written a while ago. Now there's this big push not to date your blog posts and your articles because nobody's going to read something that was written in 2012, right? Because it's completely outdated. So because I couldn't figure out how to get this to work right away, I dismissed it as something that just wasn't possible, or with updates to the app. I just didn't think that it was something that was still applicable today, but it is, and it is really cool. So in some of my previous tutorials, I mentioned ways that you can copy and paste the at mentions of other users, especially to do multiple users in a comment is it's very time consuming if you're going to type it all out by hand, which I have certainly done a lot in the past. And because all of the usernames are, different, and they all have different numbers of underscores and dots, and it just kind of gets really confusing. And I know I've made mistakes before. I've seen other people make mistakes before. So this is just the quickest and easiest way, and it's called the hard press. So let me explain it, and I'll try to show you how to do it. But I have to encourage you to practice it because you'll mess it up, and you'll actually end up going to that person's profile a bunch. But once you get the hang of it, I think you'll find it's definitely the quickest and easiest way to copy and paste other usernames, particularly multiple usernames within a comment. So let me show you, and I've got two applications as well. So let me show you kind of how this works. Okay, so I'm going to use this picture right here. I'm going to go ahead and reply and say thank you to some of my commenters on this picture. As you will notice, and I mentioned this in the other tutorial, I do have a few other pictures that have been posted after this picture. I feel like that's really important. I'll reiterate that if you reply to comments right away, which again is cool, that's awesome if you're going to be prompt, but if you do reply to comments right away, your commenter will receive a notification, right? Like right here. And when they receive that notification, they might be reminded of you and go, oh, Brandy Walsh, oh, that's awesome. Let me see what she's been up to. And I'll click, and again, how stunning is that, right? So I'm going to like that. But let's just say that she doesn't have any new pictures posted when I go to her profile. Or if I thank her in a comment and she goes, oh, well, Amanda commented on my photo, she got the notification, she goes to my feed, and then she sees that the photo that she commented on is my most recent photo. So there's nothing more for her to engage with. You want to give your followers something more to engage with, something more to like and comment on, because they'll be reminded of you when they see the notification. So again, I do try to have 1 to 2 more pictures already posted before I thank people for their comments in previous pictures. So anyway, so let's go with this one. I've got a bunch of comments on that. That's so nice. Let's see here. Let me go ahead, and one of the things I showed you last time was the swipe to the left. So I can swipe to the left, but that's actually not necessary, and I feel so badly I made this big tutorial for you guys. You can certainly do a swipe to the left. I think that's a nice trick to have. But one other thing you can do is the hard press. So what I'm going to do for Kelly Cruz is I'm going to press on her username. Come on. Oh, see, it's hard to do. It's tricky. All right, so let me go back. I'm going to try it again. There it is. You press and hold. Press and hold. So let's see. I'm going to take Blue Moon Design. Again, my comment box is open at the bottom. You can see that. See that right here? So my comment box is open. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go to Blue Moon Design, and I'm going to press and hold. And the M. Roselier, that's very French. I can't pronounce that. I'm going to press and hold. Remember, you can do up to 10 of these in one comment. So Live in the Littles Mama, I love her. Press and hold. Just Beth with AJ. Thank you, Beth, for teaching me how to do this. I'm going to press and hold. Willow Dagan, press and hold. Jennifer Jurakovsky, press and hold. Exploring Suburbia, press and hold. Sarah Stevens, press and hold. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do one more, and let's do press and hold. The reason I skipped Diana from Water in My Wellies is because she actually left me a more specific comment, so I want to reply to her with a specific comment, not just thank you when she had actually put some thought into her comment. So I've got 10 at mentions here. I copy and pasted all of those simply by pressing and holding on the username. So there is no more a necessity to swipe to the left. You can certainly do that, but this is even faster. It is a little tricky. Sometimes when you press and hold, you'll actually just end up clicking over to their page, their account. But if you can kind of get the hang of this, it makes things a lot faster. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, and remember, I do have some predetermined thank you comments that I have set up in my iPhone under text replacement. So for example, I can do TY1, all right, and then space. Thank you so much for your kind comments, and I'll just put like a little, make it a little more personal. It goes with the picture. It was from the 4th of July, actually. And so put some red and blue hearts right there. All right, so, and if you have missed my tutorial on the text replacement in your iPhone, super, super cool. Definitely a way to save time when replying to comments. So I'm going to go ahead and post that. All right. And there it is. Awesome. I want to show you another application that I find really helpful for this. I am a mod for a hub called Shared Joy. So one thing I can do is, let's go to here we go. So we are on a grid right now. And what I used to do, which was so annoying, was I actually attempted to type out on my phone all of these people's usernames. So the featured photographers here: Courtney P.T. Dupont, Powlark77, K, Haley1, and Kyan.Layla. Yeah, I would type all that out loud. That's crazy tough. So here's how I would use the hard press when I am commenting on other pictures, or again, if I'm a mod for Shared Joy. This is actually not one that I featured, but I do want to be an active participant in my hub, so I want to go ahead and congratulate these photographers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my comment bubble to bring up my comment box, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up, and you can see there's several other places I can get those, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hard press, boom, and then scroll back up a little bit, hard press, and again, I am literally not tapping. You're not tapping here. You're actually pressing down until it pastes into your comment box. I'm going to do the next one, and then one more. And then something like, I don't have a text replacement for this, but I certainly could develop one or create one, and that would make, that would make a lot of sense. I would save a lot of time by doing that. But I'm just going to put, congrats all, lovely pictures, and give some sparkles to it. I love emojis. That's just how I roll. Okay. And so check that out. There I am. How long did that take me? Not long at all. So again, the hard press, super cool, easy, fast way to copy and paste user names into comments. Remember, you can do up to 10 in one comment. Remember not to tap it. You just want to press and hold until it pastes down below. And yeah, very cool, very fast, awesome hack. Again, thank you, Beth, for drawing that to my attention, that was still something that we were able to do. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know.